Well, in this week's U.S. Bank Economic 360, a look at the role U.S. Bank plays in the community. When it comes to giving back, U.S. Bank primarily focuses on financial education efforts for children and helping the elderly protect themselves from financial abuse. They're also involved in a big pitch by the group that brought us the Big Pig gig, Artworks. To give us an overview, Business Watch producer Kelly Leon is joined by Alicia Townsend, Vice President and Community Development Manager for Ohio Metro Markets, and Caroline Craighead, Director of Creative Enterprise at Artworks. Alicia, Caroline, and Kelly.
Thanks, Peg. Ladies, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us. Alicia, let's start with you in terms of the big picture at U.S. Bank. What kind of things, Peg mentioned a couple, but what are you involved in and why is this important to U.S. Bank?
So U.S. Bank has had a long history of being involved in the communities in which we live, work, and play. And to that point, we focus on our foundation giving, in which U.S. Bank as a whole gave in excess of $4 billion to community efforts, nonprofit groups in the markets in which we live, work, and play. But along with that, we also like to have our employees engaged, and so we have a lot of volunteer efforts. At U.S. Bank, all employees are entitled to 8 hours of paid volunteer time, and if they've worked there for more than 5 years, that doubles to 16.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yes,
that's great.
And I'm sorry, Kelly, and then one of the things that we like to do with that volunteer time is get out in the community, do financial education with children and with great organizations like Adopt a Class and the Urban League, as well as we have a big emphasis on protecting our seniors and doing senior financial fraud, abuse, and awareness education.
Okay, and you're also sponsoring the Big Pitch.
Yes, and so one of the things that we love is our small business efforts and arts. And we had the great opportunity to bring the two together with the Artworks Big Pitch, sponsored by U.S. Bank.
Awesome. So Caroline, tell us about the Big Pitch.
This is our second year doing it, and we're only 2 weeks away from the actual Big Pitch event. But really what it is a 10-week mentorship program. We pair 8 finalists who are all small business owners who are, as Alicia said, in the creative fields. So we have a butcher, we have a baker, we have a bookstore owner, and they all have creative passions that they've turned into a business, and they've been established for a couple of years. So rather than focusing on the startup phase for these businesses, they're now looking to grow. They've got some traction and they just need some assistance getting to that next level. So we selected 8 finalists and paired them with a mentor and a small business banking specialist from U.S. Bank. And together with their teams, they've worked on their business plan and worked on how to pitch their business to a live audience, and that happens on August 27th at the Masonic Center downtown.
Awesome. Yeah. And so this has been a good partnership. It sounds like...
Absolutely.
Awesome partnership.
How did you find each other?
Yeah.
Our head of marketing, Jenny Powell, about a couple of years ago, had been talking to leadership at Artworks and was trying to figure out what could we do in partnership with the Artworks organization. And so we had a conversation, and we thought it would be great if we could pair that with our small business team and present an opportunity to support creative artisan businesses, and thus the Artworks Big Pitch.
Perfect fit.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, ladies, so much for being here, and we so appreciate U.S. Bank and sponsoring this show as well. So
thank you.
Thank you.